cars swerving. Some get their tires flattened and end the chase with nothing but a silenced dream of escaping, while others end with a flare, either under their car or bursting from a finishing blow of a TVI. Here are some of the craziest police moments ever filmed on Dashcam. Sometimes you're just not in the mood for a chat, especially when a blue meanie wants to have a serious talk with you, am I right? On August 23, 2024, an officer from Kaysville Police Department made a traffic stop on the woman driving a gray Lexus SUV after she had nearly caused an accident. After pulling to the nearby parking lot and having a brief conversation, the driver hit the gas and fled the scene. The officer turned on his emergency lights and siren, initiating a pursuit. The suspect is showing zero regards to others' safety, ignoring traffic stops and lights.
You're not using going for and what were the others? Copy.
Hey, this is Kilo 16. I'm running about 920.
Kilo 16.
Here, 49, I have bike set up southbound Legacy at Weber's location.
Copy, southbound Legacy at Weber's, right? Copy, about to approach Martin, speed at 85.
With a patrol car blocking the side and a truck up ahead, it seems like there is nowhere to escape for the fleeing SUV. This just might be the dead end the police were hoping for.
Kilo 28 is for 1014, the plate shows to a gray Lexus, and there's a 29 on the plate. We're just trying to see what it's for. Confirming it was a female driver. 10-4. 1049.
22, that was go. Truck stop.
10-4.
Driver, show me your hands!
Kilo 28, I was unable to copy that last traffic.
You're telling me one at gunpoint.
Copy one at gunpoint. What's your location?
Kilo 28.
The scene was not secured enough as the trooper flings a spike strip at the SUV in a desperate attempt to stop the fleeing vehicle once again, but the suspect was already speeding off. The pursuit continues.
Westbound on 5.
I'm approaching the contact.
349, 10 your last traffic.
Approaching the last bed right now.
Copy.
Yeah, it'll be in there to the termination point of the canyon.
1092, 10-4.
Delta 106 also.
Delta 106.
As they are finally exiting the highway, maybe they will have a better shot at stopping the suspect vehicle.
Kilo 28, copy, entering low intel.
Sorry for mine, if you're Going for 60 to terminate. We're not going to chase them. We will set up containment and get her. Kilo 28 as well.
As the driver makes a desperate U-turn attempt, and just as she passes the second patrol car, the officer makes an attempt to pit her against the fence, but she manages to drive it off.
She's confirming southbound on 500.
2 spike attempts were made on the SUV, the second one being a successful hit. It is now only a matter of time before they capture the fleeing criminal.
Spike rear right tire.
Paper.
Copy. Still on the frontage road?
As the right tires remained intact, the third spike strip was perfectly deployed to disable those as well.
Spike on 2 tires.
Over 6.20.
Copy.
Do we have a student? 43. Copy, Bruce. Are you able to try that get again? Try to pit her again.
Copy 349. We'll try to pit again.
As the car is visibly giving in and there is no more room for escaping, a trooper swoops in to make a final TVI.
Confirming
5, I got spikes by 500 south.
southbound at where?
It's going to be south. 500 south for the on-ramp for...
What was the last?
How far out?
K92, what's your ETA?
Affirm. If we can just get the frontage route clean.
The suspect, later identified as Jamie Lazarzaburu, was arrested but not without some issues. She refused to get out of the car until they threw a pepper ball through the window of the SUV. And according to the affidavit, Lazarzaburu told the police she ran from the traffic stop and refused to stop because she did not want to deal with them. Listen, Jamie, we all have those days. However, running away from a whole police patrol might not help the situation. Have you ever seen a Charger get into a police chase? Yes, of course, but have you ever seen a dancing Charger? On February 6, 2024, Trooper was traveling on Sparta Road in Sebring, Florida, observing a white Charger. As he made a U-turn, the suspect began to flee at a high rate of speed. The Trooper activated his lights and siren and initiated a pursuit. The vehicle was swerving all over the road. Unable to regain its balance, the officer performed a TVI, but the driver, now with a severely damaged car, continued to flee.
We're still continuing westbound, speeds 40 miles an hour. He's barely able to control it. Vehicle's almost DAV.
The left rear side of the suspect vehicle where the patrol car hit was falling apart, parts flapping around as it continued swerving down the road.
I need another unit up there with me. As soon as this traffic clears.
Closing in on the suspect vehicle, The officer performed a pit that caused the car to roll several times before things became more dangerous. We are just not sure whether the danger was bigger for him or the people around him. Want to see a magic trick? Poof, and he is gone. This driver managed to escape the police's eagle eye by outracing them in mere seconds, seemingly vanishing into thin air. On August 23, 2022, police officer conducted a traffic stop on a silver Corvette that had a suspicious law enforcement license plate for tinted windows. The police officer asked the driver to put the car into park, but the driver had other ideas. It took only a single turn for the Corvette to elude the officer. Bonus points for the driver letting the passenger out before speeding off, as not to get his buddy in trouble. Who said there is no honor amongst criminals? In the meantime, several officers flooded the area trying to locate the missing Corvette. Finally, it was tracked down again by another officer, and the pursuit continues. And just like that, the car was gone yet again, and the officers decided to terminate the pursuit. The driver was never identified or prosecuted. Yeah, let's just settle this one by blaming the rain for losing the sight on the Corvette, shall we? On April 28, 2019, a vehicle was reported stolen in Citrus County, Florida. The woman saw a social media post about the stolen truck and informed the authorities she saw the truck in her neighbor's yard. Once the deputies showed up, the suspect fled the scene, initiating a pursuit, but not before almost striking two officers. With the trooper being directly on his tail. As the suspect vehicle is making a left turn, the trooper saw it as his chance to try and perform a TVI. After a lot of swerving, the truck regained control and continued to flee. The suspect is deemed highly dangerous and unpredictable, so the officer is already looking for another chance to stop him before the situation escalates. The officer performed another TVI, but the truck remains resilient in its attempt at escape. He is repeatedly driving into oncoming traffic, making the situation even more pressing on the police to stop his advances. Pay attention to the secondary patrol car's dash cam as the suspect fires several shots at them. A bullet pierces the trooper's windshield, just as the primary vehicle bumps into the truck, forcing the driver to stop shooting and regain his attention to the road ahead. Imagine pulling a great escape from a police officer, thinking you are in the clear just for your Karen neighbor ratting out your location. And this right here is why you say hi and smile to your neighbors. On July 22nd, 2021, during routine, patrol officer noticed a motorcycle without a tag speeding over the limit. Police officer tried to initiate a traffic stop, but the motorcycle sped off and the chase begins.
White helmet, older model bike. Turning right on the Hope Golden Road. Trying to channel him, got him off the grass.
Attempting to channel the just clear artist behind the landline.
Pull over! Pull over! Motherfucker, pull over! Back on the gas.
After getting close to the motorcycle, the officer performs a channelization technique, an attempt of driving the motorcycle of the road into the grass and forcing a stop by driving in front of him in a quick manner. The maneuver was unsuccessful and the pursuit continues.
Car turning left on the Hope Golden, left on the Hope Golden. He sideswiped my car on the right side, we're still going. Hope Golden.
Clear on approaching the stop sign.
Doing a U-turn.
Another attempt to no avail as the driver got out with a smooth U-turn. Just as the officer tried to block his path, they continued down the road they just came from.
I'm clear on headed back towards Ashtown on Hayden, towards 7th Sport Ground, towards 7th Sport Ground. I didn't get a location on county.
Turning on a dirt road, turning right onto a dirt road.
Eventually, the motorcyclist turned onto the field where, after a brief chase, the police officer had to stop as he couldn't get past the ditch.
Clear turn on a dirt road, now all through fields before the Nick and A-gun split.
No, just one other around 1157. Right down the road. What are they?
Going off through a field trying to get back to the dirt road, Paul.
477.
Paul, he just went on down the dirt road, down the ditch. I can't get down it.
It's clear on the subject went down a dirt road and towards the ditch. They checked back up to him. They contacted him.
I got back on the dirt road. I'm trying to find him, Paul.
At this point, you would think the driver escaped to safety, but as he immediately drove back to his home, neighbors called the police and advised his exact location.
In there. He's inside the truck. Had a white helmet on. Yeah, he did. Okay. 634, Paul.
Drive 634.
If we got, get down on the ground. Get down on the ground now. I ain't gonna ask you again. Put your hand behind your back. All the way. You reach for something, I'm gonna beat the stew out of you right here now. You understand me?
Yes, I guess, yeah. Just got out of
Hold him right there.
the hospital. I mean, shit.
Better not move, you understand me?
Interestingly, the driver identified as Mr. Harrison said his name was Without Justice, but maybe should have christened himself Without License, as that was the reason he was trying to escape the police in the first place. The red light signaled to the driver we are about to witness. Go faster. Cops chasing after you, go even faster. The final chase is a real nail-biter with a shockingly unexpected finish, so stay tuned until the very end. On January 28, 2024, what could have been a regular procedure turned into a wild ride. A patrol car noticed a gold Jeep Patriot's Arkansas temporary tag was not properly secured and was obstructed from view. The cop initiated a traffic stop, but the gold Jeep showed zero intentions of stopping and instead sped up, initiating a pursuit that follows. The risks became higher as the Jeep turned off all the exterior lights in hopes of ditching the cops rushing after it.
We're taking one on Martin King, the Roseville, heading north on Bill 38, taking a left on Northbound 24th Street. No traffic. Taking 25. Still west on 24th. Captain Marshall. 67. No traffic. And those that are still west on 24th. To the left of Shore, heading north on Shore, 822. To the left on 23rd, to the right on Target Street, heading north on Park. No traffic. North on Park, left between 848, no traffic. Changes the road for you. We're going north on Park, 860, no traffic. To the left on right road, pushing left on right, north on Park, north on Park. actually or handle business.
They are.
Taking left on 18, taking west on 18. Alright, let's go with the west on 18. West on 18. Back in. Tire. Taking the left on Jones. Left on Jones. Heading back south on Jones. Got the girl. No, we're going through a parking lot. Heading north on Jones. Heading north on Jones. Traffic 13.
The gold Jeep finally made a mistake of entering a street with a dead end. But instead of giving up, the driver made a U-turn, hitting the police car in the process, and continued his grand escape. After losing the visual on the vehicle and finding it again, the police officer made a sharp turn onto Denison Street, losing control of the vehicle and driving into a yard, crashing homeowners' vehicles. The police officer was luckily not gravely harmed and was able to recover. On the other hand, the golden Jeep was able to flee, maybe even securing a spot in the upcoming Fast and the Furious sequel. There is the ongoing debate whether the female drivers are as capable as the male counterparts, but we can all agree women involved in police chases is a rare sight to see. There is the ongoing debate whether Trooper Caraway, together with several other officers, joined the half-hour chase of a Nissan Maxima for speeding over the limit and refusing to cooperate. At this point, the spiked strips were deployed and successfully flattened the Nissan's tiers, but the vehicle continued its escape attempt.
She's driving on a rim. She's trying to hit the cruisers. Be aware, she's trying to hit the cars.
That's 479, number 3 now. 479, number 2. She's in the middle lane, still going back and forth.
Left front tire is, she's on a rim on the left front. Watch it. She's gonna try to hit you.
178, number 9 westbound. She's in the far left lane now. Female does not want to stop. Male wants to stop. 177, number 5. She's on the berm. Sure, supervisor out.
The suspect was boxed in and halted to a stop, lulling the officers into a false sense of security, thinking the flight was over. And just as the officer leading the front got out of the vehicle, the driver sped away.
Permission to do.
Pull it over. Your tires are done. Your car is done. You are done. There is nowhere else for you to go.
We can do some spikes if we have any tires left.
Pull it over now.
At this point. That's the 175 over 3.
If we just get her stopped, you got her. All right, we got her. I think we can get her.
Just want to keep your front light so they can't see the rear.
Only 3 minutes later, the Nissan got boxed in once again. The tires were giving away, and despite the suspect trying her hardest, there is simply no way out of this.
Hands up! Hands down.
What's the freaking problem?
Put the car apart. Put the car apart.
Why am I right now?
Whose is this? Whose car? This is mine. It's yours? Yeah.
You took my phone.
You ain't getting your phone right now.
What is your problem?
You're in the rush.
For what?
It's yours? Yeah.
You took my phone.
You ain't getting your phone right now.
What is your problem?
You're in the rush.
For what?
The driver, later identified as Esther Paragulla, together with her passenger, got arrested without further issues, but not before asking the trooper, "What's your problem?" as if she wasn't fleeing away from several cruisers for the last half an hour. The next suspect is driving without a license, but not for the reason you might think. On August 18th, 2023, a stolen Kia led police on a high-speed chase through the streets of West Allis, Wisconsin.
East on Orchard. Turn your sirens on, sirens on. Signal that goes south on 60. West Allis in pursuit of a stolen red Kia. South on 60. Speeds are only like 50 right now, crossing Latham.
The fleeing vehicle exhibits no signs of stopping as it passes through the red light on crossing, showing zero care for endangering the traffic around it. The driver needs to be stopped as soon as possible.
Crazy. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Okay, keep going, keep going. Southbound from Cleveland, we're gonna have to, is anyone close to us? It hit a car, doesn't look serious here at 60 Cleveland. We're still behind it. Slow down, slow down, slow down! Going through the Walgreens parking lot here, go. Just driving through the Walgreens parking lot here, coming up to, I think, gonna be 61 northbound from Oklahoma. Go, go, go. The car's smoking pretty good here. Speeds are still only like 50, going northbound on 61, coming back up to Cleveland.
Observe the smoke coming from where the car is fleeing.
Coming up to Oklahoma here from 69. Going through a construction zone here on the Kinnickinnick, east on Kinnickinnick. Go, 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 go. Driving over you, I'm behind you.
Finally coming up to the rear end of the smoking red Kia, it can be seen how the vehicle caught fire underneath, and it is in everybody's best interest if the pursuit is terminated at once. Luckily, the driver and his pose soon after exited the vehicle and the chase continued on foot, but was cut short as officers quickly apprehended them. Authorities later revealed that the driver of the stolen vehicle was a 14-year-old, while the two passengers were 15-year-olds from Milwaukee. This is what every parent envisions once they leave their teenager at home unattended for the weekend. The chances of something like this happening are slim, but seemingly not zero. Watch how this officer reacts when a sheriff's deputy holds him accountable.
Over 100 miles an hour trying to catch up with this butthead. He's the guy that, copied on that bumper number.
This one or this one?
Yeah, 11070. Pull over.
Not only did the deputy have to pull him over, but he also
You
had to
gonna
chase
pull
after
over?
him because he was
No.
driving
Pull
nearly
over.
double the speed limit. Watch the reaction.
What? I am going into work, my man. Why are you trying to pull me over as I'm going?
Because you're going 80 and a 45.
I am going into work.
Okay, what are you going to work for?
What does it look like I am dressed for?
What
does it look like I am dressed for?
My name is Deputy Hilton, and I see your driver's license.
No.
Okay. 3113, copy at 1050. 10-4, I got a city, Orlando PD taking off from a traffic stop. It's going to be...
The Orlando Police Department announced on Friday that it had been notified by the sheriff's office regarding criminal charges against the officer. He is facing charges of resisting an officer, reckless driving, and fleeing and eluding law enforcement. The officer turned himself in on Friday at the Seminole County Jail and was released on a $9,000 bond. In response, the Orlando Police Department has relieved him of his duties pending investigations by both the Seminole County Sheriff's Office and the department's Internal Affairs Division. How do you think we would have fared if we had used the excuse, "I'm hurrying to work"? The next one will keep you on your toes through the whole ordeal. As the saying goes, don't play doctor, but this patient becomes the paramedic on this wild chase of a stolen ambulance. On April 17, 2024, the suspect, later identified as Ladarius Williams, was a patient at the hospital when he stole an ambulance and sent multiple Georgia State Patrol cars rushing after him to disable the vehicle.
He's not coming over.
Just south on Jonesboro. These are about 20 miles, middle lane.
They're down with Phoenix on this pursuit with the ambulance. And not higher. Do we know where they're located? South on Jonesboro right now, still in pursuit.
Hey, they three, just be mindful, your tire's out in the back.
I got it. I heavy traffic up ahead, Jonesboro, South Lake. Heavy traffic up ahead, there's a red light, he's stuck in traffic right now.
I got it, I hear that APD's got a Durango that's fit certified. I got one of them kind of spinning.
Stationary at the light, we are continuing southbound here if he makes it through these vehicles.
Williams was driving recklessly, putting in danger himself and the cars he passed by.
Yes, 2 units. Yes, 2 units in one car. Get someone in the top six in the passenger seat. Okay, right on the other side of the vehicle.
He gave me green light. Oh, car coming up. That's cool. Thank you. Right now, I'm gonna wait for a good. Hold on, Smitty. Hold on. Can you see?
I'm almost there in the Durango.
Right, stationary at South Avenue and Cloud, continuing westbound over Cloud.
110, give the APD, they're going to tear the SUV, you're going to tear your shit up.
Alright, right turn from South Avenue onto Evan View. Slow speeds right now. Dead end, there's a dead end up ahead. Hold it back up ahead, you guys know where to go.
Alright, let's ride. We finna play now.
Alright, hey,
watch him.
Be on gun. Be on gun.
Watch him.
Yeah.
Watch him. No.
Eventually, a police officer was able to deploy a stock stick device which deflated the tires on the stolen ambulance. Despite the efforts, the chase continues.
Going northbound in the southbound lane. Heavy traffic over here.
The Grand Theft Ambulance, which spanned multiple jurisdictions and after numerous attempts to stop the stolen vehicle, the culmination happened along Terra Boulevard during a pit maneuver. Watch closely what happens next. After abandoning the crashed vehicle and a brief flee attempt, Williams was finally apprehended and there were no further issues during the process of his arrest. If there was a poll which cars are a part of traffic incidents the most, Dodge Challengers certainly take the cake. On February 26, 2023, Henry County police officers were actively pursuing an orange Dodge Challenger. As Trooper Williams was located ahead of the pursuit, as soon as he got the visual on the fleeing vehicle, he activated his siren and joined the chase as the primary. As he noticed the driver slowing down for motorcycles in the left lane, he saw it as a chance to disable the vehicle. In a clean, swift pit, the vehicle lost control and halted to a stop. The suspect fled on foot but was soon after caught without further incident. Criminals and their Dodge Challengers. Am I right? This guy is on the run, but wait until you hear why.
Hey, Mr. Roberts, come back here with me for a second. Miss Curtis, thank you for telling me who you are this time. Last time you didn't.
Oh, that was you?
That was me. This is a citation for driving on a suspended license, okay?
Yes.
Why is he running? He doesn't even have a warrant. Hey, Curtis! Or, what's his name again? Roberts, you're good, bud. No warrant, Roberts. Oh, jeez. You just messed up. You know what I was going to do? Look at me. No, I want you to look at me. You know what I was going to do? I was going to have you drive her car. Because you got a valid license, bro.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Are you not David Roberts?
Yes, I am, but I ain't got a driver's license.
Yeah, you do.
Man, please
Don't move for me.
Come on. Dude.
Dude, all I was going to have you do
Okay, I'm sorry.
was drive her car. Now you're going to jail for fleeing.
Please, man, come on.
Don't you please me, bro.
Dude.
No, sir.
Come on.
I was about to cut you all loose, man.
I'm sorry, man.
I don't care. Give me your hand. I'm about to knock you out, bro.
No, huh?
I will knock you the hell out. Quit. How stupid. Dude, I was gonna let you drive the car. Why would you do that? Because of your warrant out of Russellville?
Yeah.
Did you hear me hollering at you when you were running around the building?
No, sir, I didn't.
I said, Robert, stop. I'm not taking you in for your warrant. You kept running like 2 miles an hour. I could have just walked and caught you.
That's stupid.
It was stupid.
I'm sorry, man.
It was stupid. You have a valid license. You were about to drive that car away.
I don't see how I have a valid driver's license.
I don't see how you do either. You got 2 warrants, but you're valid. So I was going to have you drive the car. Now you're going to jail, and I didn't even check on your Polk County warrant. You're in extradition on that? I didn't even check on it. You know why? Because I get off at 4 o'clock. I want to go home.
Will you please?
No, I please won't.
Honestly, I don't understand why he panicked. He's just a passenger, and the driver was the one being pulled over. Maybe he thought he was in trouble because of something from his past. What a tough day for this guy. Beware of all the possible outcomes of your actions, as this suspect will soon learn from his escape attempt. On June 22, 2023, the Independence County Sheriff's Office requested assistance with a vehicle pursuit. A silver Chevrolet refused to comply with a traffic stop and instead traveled at a high rate of speed, endangering people around him as the event took place during rush hour. The goal was to intercept the pursuit and prevent the vehicle from making it into Batesville. The Chevrolet avoided the spikes, marking Officer Carpenter as primary vehicle in the following pursuit. The Independence County Sheriff was tasked with setting up spikes while Officer Carpenter was there, in case he needed to intercept the pursuit if the spikes did not work. The successful TVI made the can seem like it was made from paper instead as the vehicle split into 2. The officers were able to extract the suspect from the pile of car parts and took him into custody. 1 car less, several charges more, this outcome was certainly not worth the risk. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it. We also recommend you check out the video on your screen and don't forget to hit that bell icon to stay updated.